What's up, guys? Matt Miller over here, and I'm finally got Matt. You're next. Haven't made any serious videos lately, but now I got some time and I decided to, like I always wanted to, make a comparison of different ukuleles. I got quite a few of them, and let's start with this one. No, just kidding. This is just a toy guitar, and just it's impossible to play. Well, you can play it, but it's not gonna sound any good, so it's just cool to have as an ornament. So let me start with a very beautiful find that I found, and I love this instrument very much, and it almost nothing wrong with it the way it came out of the box. As you can tell, it's a Telecaster, and actually it's made by Fender, and it's a beautifully made instrument. Let me show you how it sounds. And it's acoustic, and you also can plug it in, and right now I plugged it in, and let me show you. Well, I messed up a couple times, haven't played this tune in a little bit. It's a beautiful composition by Guitalele, a very great musician, and I credit him as my biggest influence to pick up ukulele, because he sounds like, look him up. And during COVID lockdown, I started to play ukulele. But anyways, about the instrument, let me turn it down, unplug it. So, it's very beautifully made, as you can tell, and does have a shape of the Telecaster. Beautiful instrument, and I can see how the seams, everything's made nice. The locking tuners and everything is like good quality instrument, and I believe I paid for it like $130 or something like that. And it comes with a tuner, and runs on a battery, and it works great. The only thing with this instrument, the action is a little bit too high, so as you can see, so you can play it, but it's kind of hard, so it needs to be adjusted a little bit. Right out of the box, it's kind of hard to play. But if you like ukulele sound, like the look of the Fender Stratocaster, that's a very good instrument. A plus, 10 out of 10. Okay, let's get the different instrument. This ukulele, it's by Amahi, and I still got the price tag here from when I bought it, and it says, yeah, it retails for $185, and it's made by Amahi ukuleles. The sound hole is in a very there's two of them actually. It's in a weird spot right here, and if you look through the hole, so you can see it says Amahi over there. So this one, let's see. Sounds good. Intonation is that spot. A little bit high action when you play high, but overall nice. Instrument. I like the it's called a zebra wood, so all the stripes, I guess that's why they call it zebra wood. Very good instrument for people who play ukulele, and it doesn't matter if you want to play some classical stuff on it or if you want to just play just a regular strumming. Out the box, plate, very good instrument, and of course, if you can call it a minus, this one here you cannot plug in. It doesn't have any electronics in it, which makes it simpler, but it's another great instrument. So, and what caught my eye is the looks of it. It looks so beautiful, and you know, people tell me, why do you need so many ukuleles? Well, I use it in different videos, and every ukulele got its own like soul, its own how it sounds. It's got this own. There's no two ukuleles sound alike, and this one here. Anyway, I like this instrument a lot. So let me, without further ado, I'm gonna show you another one. Okay. This here, this ukulele, I got it for one reason, because when I saw Hector Helen, my biggest inspiration to play ukulele, he was in his video, he's playing this ukulele, and then I was contacting him a couple times on the messenger, and actually I took a couple lessons from him on the guitar. Very great guy, great musician, and I asked him what kind of ukulele he had, and he told me this one. So I asked him his opinion about this ukulele, and he told me he loves it. The only thing he regrets that it's not electric, just acoustic instrument. But look at it, the logo Ibanez, it's like engraved inside there, very good quality on it, and the model, it's if you looking to get one, and it's very cheap too. I mean, it's very inexpensive. I believe it was like it was under 200 bucks, and it's UEW5-OPN, UEW5-OPN. And of course it says made in China, but remember the movie, the Armageddon, when they go to space station and the Russian guy there, and he says, American components, Russian components, it's all made in Taiwan. Now it's hard to find anything that's made not in China, but the feel of it, it's like when you take it, it feels like a real nice classical instrument. Intonation again, dead on, and actually action right out of the box. It's very nice. You don't have to do any adjustment to this, and it's very interesting way how to tune it. If you see how the strings held on, there's a little slit, so you put it in there, so you don't have to tie them like you normally tie. This one is right here, and just I didn't change the strings yet, but I was assuming before, but now I'm 100% sure that's how you do it. You just stick the string in there and it stays in place. Very nice instrument. So, and after getting it, I did a video before, earlier, you can find it, when I was unpacking of this ukulele, and how it was packed. It was awesome. I mean, even the strings were wrapped, and it came just beautiful instrument. And you can see how it's this little inlays in here, and overall it's just pleasure to hold it, and it sounds good, but you have to, if you want to record it, you have to mic it up. So that's the only minus, but other than that, it's just beautiful instrument. It doesn't buzz anywhere. Like a small guitar with 2 strings missing. Very nice instrument, and Ibanez, and even the tuning pegs on the back, you see that some kind of design on it. So I like this a lot, and inexpensive. So if anybody want to get it, I mean, I tell you, you're not gonna regret getting this ukulele. It's a beautiful instrument. Okay, let's do another one. This one here. This one's just wow. This ukulele, let me plug it in because you have to show how it sounds plugged in. It's got a tuner also. It's a little bit different than from Fender, but it's very easy, works great, and tell, I haven't practiced in a while, but this, I don't know, there's no minuses at all. The only thing is right here, this little, because it's got a shape of the Iceman, the guitar. If you remember the guy from Kiss, or if you know Paul Gilbert plays his Ibanez, his guitars look like backwards, like this. So it's got this very popular shape, and if you play a lot of like in high frets right here, it's kind of hard sometimes like to get up here, but you don't play most of the time. You don't even go in the high register. So. See the difference, especially when you play like in the high register, how it sounds like. Very great instrument, and it cost me. I think I paid $300, and could be a little bit overpriced because I bought it. It was no sale or nothing at the Guitar Center in Las Vegas. So, and everybody likes the looks of it and the way it plays. And I think the neck is a little bit wider, so it's a lot easier to play like something fast. Or, and for just strumming, it's just a breeze. You can do classical vibrato on it. I got a problem with this chord right here, and this ukulele is 10, and I'm gonna show you unplugged. It sounds, of course, not as big as full when it's plugged in, but still, the video doesn't do it justice because and it's a little bit heavier, I guess, because of this thing right here, this little horn that comes out. But it's a great instrument, and I recommend to everybody who wants to get himself a nice instrument, get this one. Okay, now check this out. I got these guys right here, 3 of them, and this one here, I was just kind of curious when I saw it. They look cool. They come in different colors, and it's made by, it says Makala by Kala. So I guess the company is called Kala, and that's a Makala brand or whatever. So they also made in China, of course, like most of the instruments, but out of the box, and it's only like 50 bucks. I think it was like $52 or something. I paid for it. It don't sound too bad, and one, if you call it minus, the other ukuleles, the big ones, they all got 19 frets, and this one here only 12. So kind of limits you, but for regular, if you want to take it to sing songs by the campfire somewhere, that's a good instrument, and it sounds pretty good on its own. The only thing, I guess it varies from ukulele to ukulele. How it's made, these frets right here, they're a little bit kind of sharp, stick out a little bit. And on this one, when I got it, I didn't pay attention. So in the finish, right here, it's all like yellow, and in a couple spots it was missing already. So, but other than that, it's very well put together instrument, and comes in different colors. And this one here has got a little dolphin, and I just love this. It's basically still brand new out of the box, so strings they stretch a little bit, so goes off out of tune a little bit, but if you play, I mean, then it's gonna stabilize. And on this one, on the yellow one, the intonation is good, right on the money, and the action, very easy to play, no matter which range. This instrument I would consider, like, if you travel somewhere, if you don't have time or don't have room to take your real ukulele, you're afraid you might damage it or whatever, this instrument take with you, and it's very small. Well, I mean, they're all small, but this one, it's like, looks like it's very sturdy, so it's, if you bump it a little bit, nothing is gonna happen. So I got 3 of those. I got this yellow one, and other than a couple blemishes in the finish, and great instrument. You can take it out of the box, tune it, and play right away. And awesome. And I'm thinking to get more. I already got 3. Let me show you 2 others. This is yellow, and it's a cool color. Started to go out of tune already, but this is the yellow one. And it's got 2 sisters, so it's got a purple one, and let me compare yellow and purple. And I don't know, for some reason the purple one weighs a little heavier than this one. I don't know, they used a different material or what, but it is what it is. And let's see how this one sounds. On this one, right away I could tell that the action is high, so it needs to be adjusted. But it's not extremely high. Actually, I think on the first one, the one I showed you, the Fender ukulele, actually was worse than on this one. And this one, like I like to test them on the same musical piece, see how it sounds. So I'll play a little bit from the same whole set. So. Sounds good, and of course I just got I record everything on my phone, so the microphone built in doesn't do it justice, but it sounds great when you play it. The difference between the first three ukuleles, that on this frets a little bit on this Kala, on the Makala series of ukuleles, it's a little bit harder to play because the strings are a little bit too close to each other in comparison, but it's very easy to. $50, it's a great instrument, and I'm happy that I got it. I'm definitely gonna use it in some of my music projects. I'm gonna in my videos and in my album that I've been recording. So, okay, this one here got my attention because of the color, and it's also lighter than the purple one. I mean, I don't know why purple one is heavier. And the only thing I noticed wrong with this ukulele, the action is nice, but on the first right here, first couple frets, it buzzes because it's too low. It needs to be adjusted a little bit. So if you press it too hard, if you press too hard, you're gonna hear that little buzzing noise. But if you play like soft, on the first fret there's a little bit, but it just is a better adjustment. I totally like the color because my favorite color is blue, black, and this is a very nice color. And the way it's made, this one doesn't have no those blemishes like the other one had. It's very well made instrument, and I like how they made it. Doesn't even feel like it's made out of wood, but I can see that it's a veneer. But the way they finished it, like, I don't know. For a second you can even think that it's made out of plastic, but it's not. And Makala made great instruments. Strings are stretching a little bit, but instrument is awesome. And I would never even think that for $50 you can get an instrument. I thought it was a toy. But this one stays in tune, intonation right on the money, and you can actually really perform with this instrument. So, okay, there's one more I got, and this one is actually I thought it was a toy. Well, I'm a big Hello Kitty fan. See, Hello Kitty, Hello Kitty. I mean, I like Hello Kitty. I don't know why, but I just like the design. And this instrument, I saw it online and just got it for the looks. And right now, with the original strings, it goes out of tune constantly. And because they old, I bought new strings, but I didn't restring it yet. And check it out. The action is so high on this one. I don't know if you can see, very high action on this ukulele. So, but in the beginning when I tried to play something on it, it was going out of tune constantly, and I couldn't figure out what. But then I kind of learned to play it without going out of tune. You gotta play very soft, because if you play hard, it's almost like when you play guitar with a scallop neck. You cannot press too hard, especially here on high frets. I don't know if you can hear it, but let's see. Almost like a toy. And I'm pretty sure it's the strings, because if I put the new strings on it, it's gonna stay in tune, because the tuners are the whole ukulele made by Hello Kitty, and the tuning pegs are nice, and just pretty cool instrument. And just for the collection, you know, and I'm gonna use it in one of my videos. So okay, so let me show you one by one what I showed you. Okay, Fender Telecaster. It's a great ukulele. Might need some adjustment, but overall it's a great instrument. You can plug it in, looks great, sounds great, and for everybody who likes ukulele, that's a very good option. The second one, Amahi ukulele. Amahi is very good instrument also, and beautiful, very unusual design on it. The sound holes in different spots than normally, but it sounds great, and I recommend it to everybody. I sound like I work for them. Then of course Ibanez, the holy grail of all the instruments. They make great guitars, they're so popular, and they last forever, and I mean, I don't know, it's like they made big impact on the music scene. The Yamaha instruments kind of like Toyota in the car world. So I got two of them, and they both awesome. And of course this one here, because it's electric and it's a unique design, I like it a lot. And then for the budget ukuleles, we got the Makala ukulele, Makala brand. All three awesome, cheap. If you take ukulele seriously, or if you just take it just to strum on it, whatever, the great instrument and very good in your pocket, you know, your budget. They roughly $50. That's what they go for. You probably can find it cheaper somewhere. But and another find that I did. I travel a lot. I traveled to Vegas, and the last time I went to Vegas, I was in the store and I saw this guy. Check it out. This one right here. You're probably gonna say, oh, it's not a ukulele, it's a guitar. It's got 6 strings on it. But it's actually not a guitar, and it's not a ukulele. They call it Guitalele. And Yamaha makes this one. And this one here, Yamaha Guitalele GL1. I don't know if you can see inside. And it's made in Indonesia. And straight out of the box, it sounded great. And with, of course, I mean, I don't know, I say of course. It's very hard to find an instrument that's straight out of the box, got a nice action. This one's got a little bit higher action, and but it sounds great. And basically, it's the way it's tuned like a regular guitar. If you fret a regular guitar on the 5th fret, that's how this one sounds. And it comes, the only minus that I found might not be a minus, because I've been playing quite a bit, and the strings, the number 4 string, you know, now it's strings, there's a nylon cord inside, and then it's wrapped around. This started to bend a lot. So it started to wear off, and you cannot just walk in the music store and buy strings for it, so you gotta like specially order. So I just ordered, waiting for them to come. So, but it's very easy, and you can play it with a pick. And what I usually do it, use it for. I use it to learn. Let's say, if I learn some musical piece, and it's very complicated on the guitar, big stretches, whatever. On this one, it's like a small guitar, so no big stretches, and very easy on the fingers. So in order to learn without like getting my fingers tired, I'm just learn on this one, and then once I memorized it, then I take my regular guitar and I play on this. So forgot to tell you one thing. When I walked in the store, it was in last summer in Las Vegas, and I saw it, and I couldn't believe the price. Can you guess how much I paid for it? And it sells for $100, for $100, and straight out of the box, it's very playable, and action is not that high. I mean, it's high a little bit, but you can play on it. And of course, it's got a little bit tricky to play because it's very strings are close to each other. I like it a lot, and like I said, it's became a very good tool For me, when I learn some new music pieces, that's what I use. Kind of hard to hold it because it's so light. You gotta get used to it, but once you do, it's awesome instrument. Great instrument. So, okay, so let me tell you. Okay, the Guitalele. It's if you travel a lot, it's a very good instrument. You can always take with you, and it's very good tool if you learn, especially if you learn like difficult pieces with big stretches, because fingers get tired, you know, and in order to memorize, sometimes you gotta play a lot, and on this one, it's very easy on your fingers. Yamaha. Okay, let's do a little like what I showed you, and then I'm gonna jam a little bit. Let's see, let me get a backing track. So let's see here, and I'm gonna play on my Ibanez ukulele. So let me show you. Okay, I'm right here just looking for a backing track.